Globally, including in Australia and ASEAN, women are underrepresented in leadership positions, particularly in industries such as infrastructure.
We have effectively turned our back on half of the population of Australia. Only 12% of workers in construction are female, only 2% on building sites.
Infrastructure, like public facilities, is not limited for men or people with advantage, but from all the people with lack of opportunity.
So the biological of men and women are not the same. If we have only men, so men only do it for the men. If women work in the infrastructure, they can voice what they want and what they need.
I would strongly request to the government agency to put gender mainstreaming into national policy framework, to have a concrete framework to support women at the site, because it brings diverse perspective and it will lead to inclusive and innovative solution for the whole sector.
So government is a huge procurer of infrastructure. My department in Australia spends $120 billion over the next 10 years co-investing in infrastructure, and that gives us power to set a level playing field so that private sector companies are required to ensure that gender equity is addressed, ensuring that the firms that do the right thing are not penalised when it comes to the evaluation of their tenders. Government can set those rules.
So I think for the private sector, there probably needs to be a bit of carrot and stick. The carrot is the incentives, like the economic benefit of having access to a broader talent pool, different variety of ideas and knowledge and understanding to get better solutions. The stick side is a little bit around the government setting policies that provide an environment that encourages the private sector. Publishing gender pay gap information, publishing data on workforce participation.
Find the women in your organisation who have talent but maybe lack confidence or maybe haven't seen and imagined themselves in leadership positions, and back them and sponsor them and care about it and talk about it all the time as being a real priority for you as a leader, and then it will cascade through your organisation.
We'll be able to encourage private sector to better understand what gender planning is, and so that they can respond. Because it's one thing for the government to plan and design, it's quite another for the private sector to actually deliver.
I think everyone, family, friend, colleagues, should encourage and support young female to participate in STEM course and catch up the technical career later on.
It's really important that women have a voice and they feel confident in expressing their views and their contributions and be active in the decision making around infrastructure and decisions on public procurement in the infrastructure sector.
I do think that there is a place for dedicated women's network. It's very comforting to find and share experiences and join together to advance a cause.
Realize and recognize that there's no monopoly for experience, for knowledge, and it's everybody's responsibility. It has to be inclusive, and if it has to be inclusive, then everybody should have a seat on the table.
By learning from each other and exchanging policies and approaches, we hope to more effectively and rapidly identify ways to ensure infrastructure is inclusive.